This sexual energy was meant to empower us. It was meant to be a tool for our personal healing, for our personal development, our spiritual development, our creativity, our ability to live happy, fulfilling, joyous, creative lives as humans. Hey guys, I'm Jonathan White. I'm here to help you master your sexual energy so you can manifest your ideal life. If you want to learn more about sexual mastery, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to stay notified when I release new videos and go live. Make sure you get my free ejaculation control course through the link in the video description below. In this video, you're going to learn how to charge the body with sexual energy. Sexual energy is this raw, creative, transformative, expansive, amplifying power, bonding power. It's a very, very powerful force that we all feel very tangibly in our bodies. But the problem is that at somewhere in our development, we've started to feel very uncomfortable with the sensation of sexual arousal, sexual energy. And as men, we feel it as a tension and we want to release that tension as quickly as we can through masturbation, through sex, through ejaculatory orgasm. But the problem with this is that by frequently releasing it from your body, you're programming your sexual energy to only want to flow out of you. You're programming your life force to want to flow out of you. And this causes accelerated aging. This causes a decline in your cognitive abilities, your endocrine system, your overall vitality and energy levels as you age, when you are just recklessly spending your life force. I think that this energy, this sexual energy, was meant to empower us. It was meant to be a tool for our personal healing, for our personal development, our spiritual development, our creativity, our ability to live happy, fulfilling, joyous, creative lives as humans. But this force has been hijacked to control populations, quite honestly. The good news is that you can learn to reclaim this relationship with your sexual energy and use it what it was meant to be, to empower you, to improve the functions of your body and mind. So basically the idea is that we want to redirect the way the sexual energy flows in our body, to bring it back up into various energy centers of the body instead of just allowing it to sit in the genitals and be ejaculated out when it becomes too much for us. So I'm going to take you through a practice to start to guide this energy upwards in the body. And you can use this practice with your sexual energy either in an unaroused state or in an aroused state during sex, during self-stimulation, whatever it is. Let me explain a bit of the difference here. Our sexual energy is always there in our genitals, available to us. It's this pure potential energy just waiting to be activated. And for us, it can be activated in either one of two ways. Either passively, meaning that we're channeling this energy through our creativity. We're naturally expressing it as creative energy. We can circulate it through our bodies using our intention, our mind power, and our mind-body connection. That's what we're going to do here. Or the sexual energy can be engaged with in an active way, meaning that it's becoming aroused. We all feel this very obviously with sexual arousal. And that's actually the real firepower to work with, but it's a lot more volatile. It's more difficult to learn to control the energy in an aroused state. So it's good to start with this as an unaroused practice, just to get familiar with the mechanics of it, how it feels to move your sexual energy through your body. And then you can play with it in an aroused state and see how that goes for you. And again, when we move our unaroused sexual energy through our body, I believe it functions similarly to how stem cells function in the body, meaning that it's just this unprogrammed potential expansive energy. And when we bring it into an area of the body, it tends to enhance the functions of that area. Now, a bit of a warning here in that you can also amplify negative patterns, states of negative emotion, fear, anger, unconscious patterns within the body. That's why foundational work doing meditation, emotional clearing, qigong, and grounding practice is very important and kind of the first stages in development before really going into the advanced stages of sexual energy cultivation. But don't worry, this is a pretty safe practice I'm going to share with you today. It's just important to be aware of these things in case it arises. So to do the practice, you can do it sitting down, you can do it laying down, you can do it in any position really, but just be aware. For men, be aware of your testicles. Squeeze the testicles a few times just to increase your awareness there. And to start to breathe into that space, into your testicles, into your penis, the whole sexual center. Just as you inhale, think of absorbing into this area and it's expanding like liquid soaking into a sponge as you inhale. As you exhale, think of this concentration happening, almost like blowing on an ember. It concentrates the energy there and there's this slight condensing as you exhale. So you inhale and you gather energy into this area. Just think of soaking it from all around. Think of gathering it up from all around. Exhale and concentrate it. Just by focusing your mind there. So after a few rounds of this, you just kind of gently activate in an unaroused way that sexual energy. Now, as we inhale, we're going to sweep the mind from the sexual center, the genitals, to wherever it is in the body we want to bring that energy. I'm going to start with the belly center, the lower dantian, because it's a great starting point to be able to ground and contain and digest the sexual energy. But you can choose anywhere in the body you want to bring this energy to. It could be an organ, could be the brain, whatever. But I recommend starting with the belly center because it's just a bit more grounded to work with in the beginning. So now as we inhale, you simply sweep your mind, moving the mind, which is first absorbed in the genitals. You move it from the genitals up into the belly as you inhale, into the center of the belly. And as you exhale, just absorb your mind into the belly. It's like liquid filling a sponge. You just allow your mind to just absorb into that space as you exhale. Again, as you inhale, bring your mind back down to the sexual center, the testicles. Inhale, sweep the mind up to the belly center. It's like a liquid moving. As you exhale, absorb into the belly center. Just notice what you feel. And don't worry about doing this right or wrong. We're just playing with the energy. We're just feeling it. Just getting curious about what it's like to explore this new dynamic. So inhale, drawing up. Exhale, relax and absorb into the belly center. Just spend a couple minutes doing this. Again, the mind moves back to the genitals, absorbs there. You sweep it up slowly as you inhale up to the belly center. You exhale and absorb the mind fully into that belly center. And then just pause and just feel. Just notice what you're feeling. Just being curious, not expecting anything, not worried about if you're doing it right or what you should be feeling. You're just curious, you're just open, receptive, just noticing what that did, if anything. And it's probably going to be very subtle the first few times you do it if you're not used to this type of practice. Just observing how we feel now, but versus how we feel when we began. Okay, so that's the basis of the practice. You simply sweep the mind from the genitals to other areas in the body. Obviously, there's more advanced techniques that we can use. There's a lot of people teaching practices where you engage muscles and create tensions and things like that. But really, it comes down to this being as simple as moving your mind through the body. That's the ultimate effortless practice. In fact, it doesn't even have to be in conjunction with the breath as I shared here, but the breath is kind of a training tool in the beginning to move the energy. So how to use this practice? Again, you can use this with any part of the body. I recommend not bringing too much aroused, if you're playing with aroused sexual energy, I recommend not bringing too much into the heart or into the head as it can cause overstimulation, but use your own discretion there. And again, you can use this when you're aroused as well to start moving the energy from the genitals to the rest of the body, to anywhere in the body. It starts to charge you up with this sexual energy. And this can be a way that if you're having non-ejaculatory sex, you finish the sexual session by doing this practice to draw all that arousal out of your genitals and move it throughout the body and absorb it. And now you've retained that charge of sexual energy, stored it in your body, enhancing the functions. You're charged up and you can now put that energy into whatever you want afterwards, creative projects, into your work, spending time with your loved ones, whatever it is, you can charge and channel this energy into. I hope you enjoyed this video. Practice this regularly and you will get better and better at it. If you want to learn more practices like this and learn all the foundations through the advanced practices of sexual kung fu to really master harnessing your sexual energy to empower your life, have much better sex, learn to have non-ejaculatory full body orgasms, and harness your sexual energy as a creative driving force in your life, lasting for hours in bed, check out my 12-week course, Multi-Orgasmic Man. I'll put more information in the description of this video. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and leave a comment below. Have a great day, my friends.